I have poor time management. It is currently 10:42 at night. And I normally end these streams around midnight, so this is going to be a fairly short stream. Let's continue. After the patrol levels went back to normal, the city seems to have calmed a bit. Nevertheless, the Dragon Knights failed in their most basic duty. Regaining the trust of the people will take some time. People are seriously doubting the Dragon Knight's ability to protect them. Something must be done. I hear Iskin fever is on the rise. Such a travesty. Won't the Parliament do something? Or are there people simply to be left to suffer? Economic policies are all well and good, but I wish they'd do something about Iskin fever too. Alright, let's look at the shops and see if we have anything new. The stronger you want to synthesize your weapon, the higher quality your materials have to be. For example, titano claws and hides are the best of the best, but they're also very hard to find. I want to make the ultimate weapon one of these day. One of these day. With the best materials possible. Selling anything new by chance? That would be a resounding no. No new items to forge either. Bye-bye. That Commander Sky sure is handsome, and General Dryson? He gives us a real secure vibe. Commander Ron, on the other hand, let's just say he looks strong, but he has all the charm of a rabid goat. You know, I always thought the Dragon Knights were full of cocky men, but a lot of them are really cute. Minus Commander Ron, of course. I've heard that there's a mysterious drug that increases one's potential. Fortunately, there's no one in the city who knows how to make it. A miracle drug that increases one's potential and makes you stronger without having to lift a finger. If only I were 30 years younger, I would go search for it myself. Anything new? Nope. Have you tried synthesizing recovery medicine yet? They may look easier to make than equipment, but that's not the case. Also, there are extremely potent medicines that can only be obtained through synthesis. I talked to him twice. To synthesize medicine, you need water, herbs, flowers, and or fruit. You should try it if you have them. Bye-bye. You again. What is it now? Like I said before, civilians are not allowed in the old waterway. No exceptions. The old waterway is full of monsters. You run into any dangers in there, it's all on you. The flower girl that used to come to the square had such a sweet scent to her. Then she just stopped coming all of a sudden. Now I have one less thing to look forward to each day. I can't buy the herbs I need because the flower girl doesn't come to the square anymore. Talk. I don't understand what my father's so worried about. The higher the price you can sell something, the better, right? If you think about people who have no money to buy anything, you'll be thinking for a long time. Okay. I feel it's most cruel that the merchants won't sell scarlet crystals to those who need them. I've never seen my master worrying so much before. He usually loves all aspects of his business. I heard about the merchant's reluctance to sell scarlet crystals. Business or no, it's just not right. I will sell for an arm and a leg. I had no idea Mr. Zanzibar marked up the prices for his scarlet crystals so much. It's shameful. When he said, the rich will buy it no matter how expensive it is, I even felt a chill run down my spine. So high a price for scarlet crystals. Taking advantage of the desperate is no way to get loyal customers. Well, at least he has some morals, despite his evil laugh. Alright, I did highlight that, and I want to see if I can do it again. It might be pixel perfect, for all I know. Oh, there we go.
I can't.
It is repeatable. That's great. I don't think the Prime Minister is the power-hungry man trying to overrule the king that people take him for. His policies are extreme sometimes, but they're all clearly for the good of the country. I don't dislike him. I feel like the Prime Minister truly is looking out for the good of his country. I don't dislike him. Earthquakes, trespassers, so much unsettling news. No, this country no true peace. Earthquakes, break-ins, the war may be over, but true peace still feels world away. Knock knock. It's not like worrying about Iskin fever is going to prevent it, right? There's no time to be scared. Right now the healthy should just enjoy their health while it lasts. Worrying about Iskin fever will only get you sick with something else. The healthy should just be thankful. Another maid I know actually caught Iskin fever. It's suddenly so real when it happens to someone close, doesn't it? I always thought of Iskin fever as some nasty rumor, but it really is spreading, isn't it? Indeed. What about you, merchant? Apparently monsters washed off the shores of Ruins Island have been attacking merchant ships in the area. Given that the war has just ended and free trade is once again a viable pursuit, security must be tightened. The same monsters from Ruins Island have been attacking ships in the area. Security must be tightened. Oh, and I can jump over the railings there too. Traffic at the harbor has been increasing steadily over the past 6 months. At this rate, Otago will be the new pearl of the Meadow Sea in short order. You can see why all the merchants are looking to boost sales and promote trade with this market. If things keep up at this pace, Otago is going to beat out Rome in no time. You can see why all the merchants are looking to boost sales and promote trade with this market. Going over here. I heard about the incident, but still, cargo searches? Ship searches? That's going way overboard. I guess I can make the best of a bad situation, though. Fewer merchants means fewer rivals. Now's my chance. Very few rivals right now, amidst all this confusion. Time to take advantage and buy up all I can. Alright then, we'll be commencing our search now. When we're done, you'll be free to unload your cargo. It may take some time, but trust us, it's for your own protection. We greatly appreciate your understanding. We apologize for the intrusion, but you'll have to wait until our search is over. It's standard procedure, really. The water is calm as it always is. It should be smooth sailing for ships coming into port today. I was worried about the intruder incident. I'm just glad everything's back to normal now. Harbor traffic is back to normal. But everyone's forgotten about the incident already. When I went to the tavern the other day, people were talking about some anomalies or something. I heard that there have been weird things happening all across Otago, but I've never known... All I've ever known is this here port. I hear all the other villages in Otago are having their own problems. Hard to imagine life outside this port, though. So, we're getting a pay raise. The economy's doing well, so I kinda expected this, but you know what they say about gift horses' mouths. When the economy does well, the pay goes up. That's how it is, and I'm confident it'll keep growing. The economy's been booming of late, and there's even a rumor going around that there's going to be a wage hike. It's good news for sure. Guess all that hard work is paying off after all. Knowing that they're going to raise my pay makes me want to work harder. Let's do this! I come out here every day to gaze at the island in the middle of the sea and ponder what it's like there. I see the place is infested with monsters, but from way over here it looks so picturesque. Isn't Ruins Island so romantic? I love the view from here. Incorrect inflection, but okay. Monsters seem to be behaving rather strangely these days. For one thing, they've been nesting much closer to human settlements than in any previously recorded historical accounts. Monsters are living closer to humans than ever before. It's quite chilling. I hear there have been a lot of observers being sent to Old Town from the palace. But these observers are all noblemen. They look like they're sizing things up. You know the noblemen that were observing Old Town? I doubt they're planning anything good. Iskin fever is a local disease that began spreading just recently. It hardens the body until it dies. I guess if it killed instantly it wouldn't be as scary, but it progresses really slowly. How depressing. Iskin fever is so scary. His Majesty doesn't have it, does he? I opened up some bottles I've been preserving in the cellar, and man, they really went south. Ah, the smell. It's weird too, because it was actually some of the best alcohol I owned. My drinks are losing all their flavor, even though I stored them properly. Is this one of those anomalies? I forgot to check when the longboat train is scheduled to arrive next. Man, I won't be able to go to Sugram for several days. Well, I'm behind on the schedule. I hope no one beats me to it. Beats you to what? I saw merchants talking about something in the back alley with really mean grins on their faces. I wonder what they're plotting. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh boy. I wonder what the merchants in the back alley were scheming. They were saying something about Old Town. I'm done with my purchases, so I plan to return to my home country. Although Otago is so accommodating of merchants, maybe I should think about moving here permanently. Maybe after everything is fixed. Otago is extremely accommodating of merchants, so I feel moving here would help my business. Merchant City. No taxes. Impending disaster that's gonna basically blow up the whole country. Sounds like a good time. Maybe I could make big profits if I hire the Old Town folks who are cheap to do my construction work for me. Easier said than done, though. Ain't nobody willing to work for a sap like me. My reputation's awful. Guess my plan to take it easy, make tons of money, ain't gonna work no more. Damn. I'm so hungry. But if Maya can stay positive, then so can I. Maya's trying hard to stay positive, and I should do the same. Hey, do you hear? Apparently the policymakers have finally started putting the plan in place. that damn Old Town is goners. Yeah, once the policy takes effect, there'll be no more Old Town. Mr. Zanzibar's efforts to push forward the policy have really paid off. Now Otago City is to be even more prosperous than ever before. Our future as merchants is looking rather bright. I mean, if you destroy a derelict district, a new one is just going to open up somewhere else. Not everybody can be successful. Somebody has to take the hit. I mean, fortunately, it's kind of how shit works. No matter how hard we work, our lives won't get any easier. We're told to be thankful for being hired in the first place and always have paid bottom gold. Our lives won't get any easier. We're only offered the lowest wages. These damn merchants are always at the center of every new policy. I wonder what our oh-so-mighty king thinks about Old Town. Why don't they help us like they help the merchants? Money. Tia looks like she's still sad. Maya got better, so what's she worried about? Maya took her medicine, so she's all better now, right? Maya's okay now, right? Didn't she get over her skin fever? Then why does Tia look sad? Iskin fever is spreading so fast, it is becoming difficult to make enough medicine to treat everyone. Those without money will be the first to lose their lives. The more Iskin fever spreads, the higher price of medicine will be. At this rate, it cannot be good. I really can't hear much. Even when someone talks to me, all I hear are mumbles. It's very isolating. Feels like you're all alone is when you're hard of hearing. Dr. Dalen says fever reducers and cough medicine can actually prevent Iskin fever attacks. Apparently, fever reducers and cough medicine can only provide some relief from the symptoms. I hear fever reducers and cough medicine can't actually prevent Iskin fever attacks. How scary. I haven't had any real food lately. This hunger's almost unbearable. I don't need your pity. People go hungry in Old Town every day. People go hungry in Old Town every day. There's no need for you to pity us. Alright then. Maya looks better now, but she's still coughing. T looks really tired too. I hope they feel better. I hope T and Maya are okay. I hear someone who looks like one of the Prime Minister's henchmen has been casing Old Town for some reason. People from the palace rarely come here, so it feels like Old Town's being evaluated or something. Someone around here looked like one of the Prime Minister Orbis' henchmen. This can't be good news. They never did the rat's ass about us before, so what the hell do they want now? If they're planning on doing something for us, they should damn well hurry it up. What are aristocrats doing here? Seriously, what the hell? Dr. Dalen told me that I shouldn't play with Maya because she'll get even sicker. Maya used to love running around. I bet she's bored. Being sick must really suck. Maya looks bored, you know? After Maya caught Iskin fever, all people in all of Old Town are starting to feel uneasy. If the fever spreads in Old Town, we won't be able to afford the medicine, so... I wonder if it's sinful to think as long as my granddaughter is alright. Well, Iskin fever isn't actually contagious, so... Oh, hello. Maya, you look a lot better. She just woke up a moment ago. Her fever seems to have gone down, too. Thank goodness, I was so worried. Wait. What is your fascination with my hair? Wait, not the hair. Seriously, why? Why do you keep doing this? Listen. A girl's hair is her life. You can't just go around... Stop, weren't you listening? They're getting along really well. I think so too. Maya's usually shy, but she seems to have taken to Aisha quite a bit. I think she pushed herself a little too hard. Or pulled on me a little too hard. She should be alright. She just took her medicine earlier. Maya, you shouldn't overdo it. You need to rest. You should listen to your sister. Rest, Maya. Rest and feel better. We'll play again later when you have more energy, okay? Maya will be fine. She's not completely well yet, so I think she just got tired. Maybe she's just not used to having less energy to spare. Aisha, thank you. Maya seemed to be having fun. Don't mention it. I don't mind playing with her anyway. I'll come again to see how she's doing. Thank you. Maya will be fine. I think she doesn't understand that she'll tire easier than before yet. But I'll keep an eye on her, so she'll be alright. Maya is fast asleep. Let's play again soon, okay? Be a good girl and don't cause any trouble until then. Say it. Well, let's see how the main square is doing. Sure, we'll get some interesting stuff happening soon. The sisters that sell flowers haven't come to the square in a while. I hope we can see their smiling faces again. I hope the flower sisters get better. There's a giant beautiful bird that lives in the Kylos region, right? I wish I could see it. It's dead. But with monsters on the roads becoming so aggressive, I'm a bit scared to leave the city. I hear the monsters on the roads are becoming rather vicious. How frightening. There may be a lot of anomalies around us, like Titano attacks and whatnot, but it's business as usual. The merchants of Altago are strong. We won't ever give up, no matter the obstacle. Want some fruit? The merchants of Altago will not lose heart whether we suffer an earthquake or villain. The fruit must go on. Want some? Nope, I'm good. The quality of goods being delivered by the Longma cart is bad lately. Apparently it's like that everywhere. Man, how terrible. The economy's finally booming and something like this happens. It doesn't matter if there are crop failures inland. This is our chance to strike it big. Not if all the food tastes like crap. Sky's my favorite, but Sigrun is a close second. Sigrun always looks mad or something, but I think the way Sigrun works so hard looks so cool. Huh? Sigrun's not a man? I hear that Mr. Zanzibar is trying to work out a deal with the Prime Minister in secret. I just hope it's not something that prioritizes money over our welfare. I hope Mr. Zanzibar's plan isn't something that will trouble a lot of people again. He's going to mow down Old Town. That seems to be exactly what is going to happen. Is that so? How unfortunate. I'm truly sorry to hear that. Yes, we do have some scarlet crystals in stock. However, its price is going up even multiple times in a day. As of right now, its price is so high, I do not know if even the nobility could pay for it. Well, what to do? We've already had 3 customers come in asking for scarlet crystals. At this rate, the stock in our firm will run dry soon. Then, this business will be doomed. This is not good. My daughter caught Iskin fever. She started coughing heavily last night, and I can see just how much pain she's in. I hear that Zanzibar firm has some of the medicine for it, but the price, it's just too high. The doctors told me that my daughter is still quite healthy considering, but as her father, it is too painful. I'll do whatever I can for her. It seems the business meeting went very well. Master cannot seem to stop smiling. Altago is peaceful as always. When I hear Master's coarse laughter, it makes me feel the future of this business is safe. Revives its wearer automatically in battle. It's probably a one-time use thing, just like the other one. Can I buy multiples of these? Why would you want multiples of these? Does it make it so it's a brighter thing? It's brighter? Alright. Why can you buy multiples of these? Isn't this a, Yeah. It's one of these. Gonna save real quick. Try to buy another one. But why? Why would they let you buy 2 of them? What is the purpose? Can I discard an Aeolus-urn? Nope. Yeah, I have no idea what it does, but I am going to load that last save because I don't need multiples of it. Because I don't think it does anything anyway. Let's see. I'll save the rest of my money for weapons. I just returned from Cessir, and I overheard some merchants say some strange things. Something about anomalies throughout Altago? So what if Titanos appear sometimes? You never make it big if you waste your time worrying about things like that. I hear rumors are spreading that something bad is going on in Altago. Heh, fools that get scared by such rumors will never succeed. Heh, that's one more big order negotiated. The Prime Minister will push the pro-commerce policy forward. Once the plan goes into effect, the future of this firm will be as good as set in stone. Heh, as long as the Prime Minister supports us, the merchants of Altago have nothing to fear. Once the plan goes into effect, the future of this firm will be good as set in stone. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Since the weather's fine today, I needn't pray for that, so perhaps I'll focus my prayers on family today. I hope that the internal administration that was neglected during the war will be restored as well. My family's health and safety, the kingdom's prosperity. So much to pray for to great Gratheos. As more people become worried about their daily lives, the more people come for counseling. It seems the prevalence of Iskin fever and the scarcity of the medicine to treat it is the main source of concern. Iskin fever is spreading. The people are afraid. It seems the head priest meets with the Prime Minister quite often. I hear he speaks with the merchants about something, but what? The head priest leaves the temple so often. Why does the clergyman have so much to say to the Prime Minister? What brings you to the temple? Have you come to hear this sermon about tritheism and the sea god? Sorry, but I was just on my way out. However, if you wish to pray, please feel free to do so. Sorry, but I was just on my way out. If you have come to worship, please feel free to do so. Alright, to the Colosseum. See if anything's new here. The Dragon Knights are here today to train. Sorry about that, just thinking about having legendary warriors here makes me happy. The Dragon Knights are here today to train. I wish I could see how the general trains his men, but I'm just a gatekeeper. I've never seen Commander Round look that serious before. It's like he's wearing a mask. Even that lazy Commander Round can't seem to say 2 words to General Dryson. A mask, you say? One of the sun or one of the moon? Hey, have you heard? Apparently His Majesty is ill. I wonder what the illness is. I hope it's nothing too serious. The Dragon Knights are obviously in the King's service, but so are we. I wonder if the rumors about His Majesty's health are true. Has he truly fallen ill? Ah, good timing. The Dragon Knights are here today. Go down that hall there. Things should be getting interesting right about now. The Dragon Knights are here today. This should make for an interesting sparring match. Do you guys know what the General's other name is? They call him the Living Weapon. I hear his skills surpass even Geis's. Frightening, isn't it? I'd like to see him fight for real one of these days. The General seems to be fired up more than usual today. It's up to liven up the sparring a bit. Came to watch too? The General's here today if you want. You can go see. It's not every day the General comes here, so we are given permission to watch today. If you want to see how the Dragon Knights train, today's your chance to go see. Dragon Knights look more fired up than usual. Let's get ready. Since they are Dragon Knights, they should be able to handle slightly larger monsters. Let's get the monsters ready. Since they are Dragon Knights, they should be able to handle slightly larger monsters, I assume. So, can I go through one of these doors then? Oh no, that door's open. Speaking of which, what happened to that guy who broke into the palace? Did they catch him? Will they put him in here? I'm so lonely. Staying here too long makes you feel isolated from the outside world. Start talking to yourself too. Staying here too long makes you feel isolated from the outside world. It's good to get out from time to time. Maybe you should then. Civilians? The Colosseum is being used for the training of the Dragon Knights. Go away. It'll be our turn after the first group. The General's here today too. Man, I'm getting all nervous. He may not be as good as Commander Geis, but Commander Round is very skilled in the dual sword style. He uses 2 swords? He'll knock you out if you don't pay attention. Have you heard? Apparently Commander Round will be participating today. Last time there was a 10-on-1 sparring match. It'll get even crazier today, I just know it. Everyone's so pumped up today for the training. Well, I guess it's to be expected with the trespassing incident and all. The Dragon Knights are lined up. They must be training. We will now commence the martial training of the 2nd Regiment. Stay alert, men. Commander Rod, you're in charge. Sir. Listen up. Today we will start with the basics, then move on to forms. After that, we spar. Fall behind, and you'll find yourself contending with my blades. And you do not want that. Understood? Sir, yes, sir. You hear weapons clashing. The Dragon Knights must be training. Interesting, a little bit. So I guess Rod isn't 100% useless after all then. Well, now we get to go to the castle. So are we gonna get charged with kidnapping the princess? Come to think of it, Sergeant Sigrun was in town. Maybe she's looking for the princess still. She just never gives up, does she? Senator Sagrun was out in town looking for the princess again this morning. I wonder how long she's been out here. She just never gives up. No matter how decorated I was in the war, if I can't protect my king and the people, I'm useless. The intruder incident made me realize how soft we had become. I need to focus more during my training. I better take our training more seriously from here on out. How does it feel to be home? So yeah, you two go on without me. I'll catch up with you later. Would it be simpler if you just came with us? I can't go in there looking like this. Besides, sadly no one should know that I was with you two all this time. I'll change and join you afterward. You just pretend you don't know me, okay? Okay. This feels wrong. Like I'm lying to a king. Probably because I am. What are you gonna do? Let's just go talk to King Kimmarl. So we're actually gonna see her dressed like a princess then? This should be interesting. Since the intruder incident, palace security's been ramped up. I'm the sentry here. Oh, how I long to be off duty. Intrudes at the palace are rather unheard of, but we can't let her guard down. It's a shame I don't have as many off-duty days as I used to. His Majesty seems to retreat to his room a lot lately. He talks to us like he always has, but maybe his illness is getting worse. His Majesty seems to rest a lot lately. His illness must be getting worse. I'm sure His Majesty is only trying to not show his weakness. It'll only make His Majesty feel worse if we keep worrying. You should just carry on as usual. It'll only make His Majesty feel worse if we keep worrying. You should just carry on as usual. I don't know what an adventurer does, but you sure are weird. Wouldn't it be better to live a life of order and security? But that's no fun. I don't understand why anyone would actually want to go on adventures. You should take it easy. The Commander and General Rod left for the training facilities at the Colosseum. The intruder incident brought great disgrace to the Dragon Knights. Cannot simply forget about it. I anticipate our training regimen will be much more difficult now than it's ever been before. We cannot allow the intruder to walk free. We'll train as never before and become stronger, more efficient Dragon Knights, ready for anything. Security around the palace will be high for some time yet. Don't get in our way. Don't get in our way, red-haired adventurer. Commander Geis is in his office upstairs. Commander Rod and the General are both at the Colosseum for training. No wonder it's quiet. Commander Geis is in his office, and Commander Rod and the General are both out. No wonder it's quiet. Titano sightings have been confirmed near all the residential areas of Altago. I must warn the citizenry to stay alert. This many Titano sightings... This many Titanos sightings? Wouldn't it make sense for the plural of Titano to be sometimes Titano? In terms of grammar? Making sense? Not sounding like garbage? Multiple Titano are on the loose? What do I know? It's their game, I guess, in their translation. This many Titano sightings is unprecedented. We must warn citizens to stay alert. Who are you? Commander Rod openly displays his contempt towards subordinates that don't follow him. Man, I'd hate having a superior like him. I don't ever want to have to work under Commander Rod. He acts all high and mighty in front of the weak. So Geis is in the office? Yes, Geis? Ah, it's you. I'm surprised to see you here. Once you become a commander, you have paperwork to worry about. Put it off, and this is what happens. Sometimes I wish I were still just a low-ranked knight. You come to have an audience with His Majesty. I hear he is not well today. He may be in his private quarters. There are signs that Niscan fever is spreading throughout Otago City as well. Fortunately, there aren't any cases among the Dragon Knights, but you never know. Niscan fever is spreading in Otago City, so be careful. Like, it's spreading, but still nobody knows the way that it actually spreads. Because it's not contagious through air, it's not contagious through like water, it's not airborne contagious. Sounds weird. His Majesty is resting in his private quarters. He has been quite busy lately. I only hope that he may regain some measure of his former spirit before returning to any official duties. His Majesty is not well. He is resting in his private quarters. What? What are you looking at? I've been given sentry duty around here, so, you know, stay legal and stuff. You're the adventurers His Majesty spoke of, right? Be given special permission. You may pass. I'm all nervous standing guard after the intruder incident. I was on security duty when the incident occurred. I was pardoned and allowed to remain within the Dragonites, but truly I'm ashamed of my transgressions. It is never easy to create, but Otago has created peace, pulled it from the ether far as anyone can tell. We must make sure this peace endures. Oh, for the love of what? What do you want? If you don't have any official business here, then please leave. This is my office, not a place of amusement. Alright. Let's go this way. Obviously nobody's here. It's been a while since I last saw the princess within these walls. It seems she's taken to sneaking out. I'd like to know where she goes, as her clothing certainly suggests it was not a clean place. Princess Aisha is changing in her private quarters at the moment, and peeping is ungentlemanly. Let's see what happens. The door is locked. You hear voices from behind it and listen more closely. Oh, you're making it too tight. This is as tight as it's always been, milady. Or have you forgotten how to wear the ceremonial dress during your long stint in commoner's fashion wear? I'm sensing a tone in your voice. I would bear no tone against you, milady. I simply wish you would take His Majesty's feelings into consideration. He worries about you, dear. Truly. He cares more for you than even the kingdom itself. I know, you're right. I'm sorry. It sounds like Aisha is still changing. Perhaps it would be best to pay King Kimral a visit. Hear a voice from behind the door. Ouch! Cut it out! It's too tight! You're choking me! I do not wish to criticize, milady, but your diction and vernacular projects in the air of a commoner, not a princess. Fine, okay, I'll endeavor to talk in a more ladylike fashion if you'll just loosen this collar. Sounds like Aisha's still changing. It's gonna have another one? Nope. Shame. It's barely comedic. You're those adventures His Majesty called for, are you not? His Majesty is taking time away from his official duties due to illness. You'll need to come back another time, I'm afraid. Illness? Is he gonna be okay? His illness has not worsened. I am told he is merely tired, likely from stress. His Majesty has been having heated disagreements with the Prime Minister of late, more so than usual. Sorry to hear that. You know, maybe you should come back some other time. I don't mind. Send them in. But Your Majesty, feeling much better. These men can be trusted. Let them in. Yes, sire. You heard him. Go on in. But remember to be respectful. He's our liege. I'll try my best, I guess. Those are his direct orders. You may enter. His Majesty is not well. Please refrain from any discussions that may cause him distress. You'll have to excuse my appearance. He looks happy. Are you feeling alright? Have your symptoms improved? Yes, the medicine is suppressing the worst of it. But I'll admit, I tire more easily now than before. Where have I heard that before? Everyone else has to work twice as hard to pick up my slack. I feel that I've let them all down. So, I hear tell you're aware of my condition. Geis informed me. Lend your aid to a girl infected with the disease, did you not? I sincerely thank you on her behalf. was nothing. I mean, we couldn't just leave her like that. It'll humbly decline that he did anything at all worthy of the king's gratitude. On the contrary, the cause of my citizens are my burden to bear. Anyone who helps them, helps me. I have long known that a group of merchants maintain a monopoly on the crystals needed to treat the disease. And I am entirely to blame for not having dealt with the issue promptly. Anyway, where were we? Ah yes, Geis has informed me that you've made considerable progress. I'd like to hear all about it. It'll explain everything that happened thus far to King Kimmerl in great detail. I had no idea you were going after the legend of the dragons in such a tangible manner. And it seems the anomalies occurring elsewhere in Otago are far worse than I thought. Your Majesty? Father, may I enter? Oh, Isha, please come in. Interesting outfit. Whoa, look at her, Adel. Looks like she's a completely different person. Hello, Father. I heard that there were adventurers in the kingdom who've gained favor with you. Are these the men? Indeed they are. Isha? I've not seen you in some time. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Sir Grunham has been worried sick about you. There was something I wanted to investigate, you see. Ah, so that's it. And were you investigating it together with the red-haired adventurer and his tall, muscular partner, perchance? Whoops, guess you've been busted. I thought so. Father, how did Geis tell you? Even were it not from him, I receive numerous reports on a daily basis. It is not difficult to keep tabs on the likes of you. Your subterfuge skills are not at the highest of levels. There's something you'd like to say to me, Aisha. I'm sorry. You see, the thing is, my daughter gave you no choice, I know. I apologize for her actions. I hope she didn't cause you any trouble. Father? No, she was a great help, actually. You're glad to have her. She really was a great help. I mean, you wouldn't have been able to beat the bird boss easily without her. Father? I don't like you running off, but since I know you will, I'm glad to hear you did some good. That's all I mean. That's neither here nor there. Since Aisha is with us now, please allow me to address you all regarding the issue at hand. In short, there's something I believe you need to know which only I can tell you, as the current elder of Idona. There goes the music. What? So it really is true. As Michelle informed you, the majority of the people in Otago City are descendants of Idona, the Sea Tribe. He originally lived elsewhere though, and as one of the 5 tribes it was in perfect balance with the land. However, during frequent trade with eastern nations, the people of Idona changed. Idonians realized they could achieve greater prosperity through worship of Gratheos and heightened commercialism. And finally, 200 years ago, the Idonians abandoned their home island and founded Otago City. As time went on, the city became a commercial center, getting enough power to influence the other tribes. That is how Otago became the kingdom it is today. Wow, I had no idea. So that means the royal family were once the elders of Idona, yes. In other words, we are descended from the protectors of the great dragon of the sea, Obalan. So you know where the altar is. I have not seen it in person, but I do know of it from the legends. Of course, not many still remember those legends today. Even in the royal family, it only remains as an oral tradition. Thinking it as a child's fairy tale, I was always unsure whether or not to believe that the dragons truly exist. But after hearing your fantastic tales, it seems clear that they do. Adol Kristen. The voices you heard really did belong to the great dragons. I believe they may have a truly monumental task in mind for you. A task so big it could change the fate of all of Otago. If you become involved more than you already are, it may be impossible for you to back out later. Are you certain you wish to proceed? I mean, we're already here, so why not? Adol confirmed his resolve. Good. Then, as the Elder of Edona, I ask that you permit me to tell you the way. Just off the coast of Altago City, there is an island the locals commonly refer to as Ruins Island. The altar of the Sea Dragon is there, within the depths of the ruins located thereupon. On Ruins Island? Are you talking about that small island we saw when you first got here? The very one. It is the original home of the Edonians, the one we abandoned 200 years ago. Royal edict forbids anyone from setting foot upon that island, so it has remained uninhabited for centuries. Your Majesty? Prepare a boat at the harbor. It need not be large. These men will be going to Ruins Island. Ruins Island, sire? Understood. Right away, sire. Trying to get rid of me, are you? Father? If you disapprove, I understand, but Aisha? I'm aware that you have made it your own mission to investigate the kingdom's mysteries in my stead. However, as your father, there is nothing more important to me than your safety. You understand, do you not? Yes. However, this is, in point of fact, a duty the Elder of Edona must fulfill. The elders of the other tribes have heard the voices of the dragons, and Edona's turn is up now, but I cannot go. So you must go in my place. You mean, do not put yourself in any situation of unnecessary risk. And after you return from the island, you must refrain from running off as you have been. Can you promise him that? Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Father. Adol, Dogi, please look after my daughter for me. If she puts herself in danger, you may feel free to scold her as you see fit. Awesome. That's an order I can get behind. Dogi, what the hell, man? Is scolding me really such an exciting prospect? Especially when you're the dumbass who always gets us into trouble. Well, I mean, don't worry, Father. I shan't put myself in danger, I swear it. Nice try, Aisha. I guess prim and proper's not really your thing, huh? Oh, come on. You set me up for that. That's not fair at all. They call entrapment. Entrapment, I say. Just forget it. Goodbye, Father. We'll be taking our leave now. Dogi, get your ass moving. Hey, stop pulling me. Ow, I'm the one with the muscles. How can this hurt so much? Alrighty then. I was worried I may not have shown enough care to my daughter. But it seems children learn and grow even when their parents are not there to see it. If only my dear wife were alive to see our beautiful daughter so full of energy and life. Excuse me. I let my emotions get the best of me for a moment. Before you leave, though, Adol, please come here for a moment. I have something to give you. I got a royal signet. Huh. This is the royal signet passed down in the family since the tribal days of Edona. You may need it on Ruins Island. Hold on to it, please, and take good care of it. Adol gave us thanks to King Kimarl. No need. I should be thanking you. May the blessings of the dragons be with you on your quest, Adol Kristen. And may the road ahead be a safe one. And please, take care of Aisha for me. Well, looks like she decided to change out of her fancy getup. Okay, the boat should be just about ready. Let's stock up on whatever we may need, then head over to the harbor. Got it. Now, if things get out of hand, we can always warp back, right? So don't need to worry too much about supplies, I don't think. We can restock anytime we want. Can't we? Well, there's a good reason no one's been allowed on Ruins Island for such a long time. Apparently, compasses on board ships go nuts when they get too close to the island. It's like an energy vortex. Sounds like a final dungeon to me. Huh? Seriously? You don't know why it happens. You just know that things work differently over there. So we really need to be extra cautious, and not put too much faith in dragon energy until our mission's over. Let's double check our supplies first. Yeah, I think that would be best. Well, not a bad idea to take care of all our unfinished biz before we go. Never know what'll happen over there. It's good to harbor only when we're completely prepared for the voyage. Princess Aisha, what are you wearing? Why are you with the red-haired do-gooder and his entourage? I choose not to answer those questions. To decide, make sure we don't get any more trespassers around here, okay? Yes, Your Royal Highness. By honor of the Dragon Knights. As on the honor of Dragon Knights, we will not allow another intruder to enter this palace ever again. So I guess I'll get different dialogue with people here. Oh, milady, your clothes. Are you departing the palace again? Yes, I'm afraid I must. Will you please take good care of my room while I'm gone? As you wish, milady. It pleases me greatly that you've taken to using the front gate this time. Guess you figured out that I left through the window before. Lady, you must take better care of your clothes. A lady's garments should always be kept tidy. Certainly. I'll do my best to keep them nice and clean. No promises, though. Nothing special in here. Seems he's resting. His official business has been a bit more taxing than usual these past few weeks. Plus, there was the whole intruder hullabaloo. We should probably leave him be. Come on. Well, if it isn't Little Miss Oriental Knights. You caught me off guard with that silly little outfit of yours. I presume you intend to steal away into the wide world on another one of your zany adventures, no? I do intend to leave the palace, yes, but I think you're using the wrong verb this time, as there's to be no stealing. I have Father's permission to leave. In other words, this zany adventure is royally sanctioned. Ah, is that so? My sincerest apologies then for the implications. So leaving with adventurers in tow, I see. Random outsiders make better escorts than none at all, I suppose. And since you do so despise having guards at your beck and call, it seems His Majesty's decision was a wise one. Aisha, he's obviously disrespecting you. This is why I hate running into him. Princess Aisha, I understand you've been sneaking out of the palace to join ranks with our adventurer friends here. I'll suggest you not travel far from the palace grounds. Foreigners such as these are not to be fully trusted. I would trust these two way more than I would trust him. You have an air of bravery and confidence about you, milady, more so than ever before. Really? You think so? I guess I have been killing a lot of monsters lately, thanks to Zagroon's bow lessons. Speaking of which, where is she? She didn't ambush me, so she's obviously not in the palace. Zagroon has been furiously searching for you all this time, milady. I assume she's still engaged as such. Ouch. Well, I hate to do it to her, but I know how she'd react if I told her I'm leaving again, so yeah, I'm not gonna. Zagroon is still looking for you, milady, and she's quite frantic. Should you not speak with her? Not right this moment. If I saw her now, I'd have a feeling I'd never hear the end of it. Looks like nothing outside of the main palace area has changed. I'll talk to a few other people and see if they're different. Yeah, exactly the same. That's a little bit disappointing. Alright, let's see if we can get new weapons. We just got a very rare sword, actually. It's called a heavy sword, and it's used to strike enemies rather than slash them. I can see you're a swordsman. Why don't you give it a try? Among the weapons Adel can use are strike-type heavy swords and pierce-type spear swords. Really? Your battle party can be made more effective by equipping Adel with weapons that complement it. I honestly had no idea that was a thing. Pretty cool. Let's see, so Adel now has a fucking greatsword. Yeah, I'm gonna equip it. A very slight increase, but something's better than nothing. Ah, more armor? Dang. Can't afford it. Might be able to sell some of this junk that I picked up. Picked up a lot of junk. That is pretty valuable. It's a little bit more, I think. Don't really know for sure. Let's see. Dragoon Mail for Adel. Dang. Ah, there's even a new shield here. Guys, can't afford anything. My dog's dreaming at my feet and is like shaking her paw and hitting my tower, making noise. Kind of funny. Alright, I need 8,000 gold for this Clane vest. Since I may not be able to come back here, it's probably best if I actually sell some stuff to get it. Is that enough? Perfect. I believe I need one steel bracelet. Or I can get two. One should be fine. So when I have one of everything. I'll give it to Isha. So I need 4,000 gold. Yeah, I'm very, very meticulous. Give it to Isha. Dogi should be fine. Now, was there any new synthesizing that could be done? Well then, I'm not gonna end it right as we move on to the next area. The Prime Minister is a power-hungry man trying to overrule the king that people take him for. His policy... Okay, that's the same dialogue. So there's a ship somewhere for us, I guess. Make it to the island, fight a little bit, and then call it a night. I think that's reasonable enough. Pretty sure we're supposed to be heading out here, aren't we? Who the heck are we meeting? Oh, you're the ones who wanted to go to the Ruins Island? Boat's ready to go. There should be a Dragon Knight keeping watch at the far dock. The boat to Ruins Island is good to go. Head on over to the far dock whenever you're ready. I don't recall there being one, but I guess he probably just spawned in, didn't he? Oh yeah, he most definitely spawned in. Oh, it's you. The boat's all ready, but we have yet to find a captain or boatswain for it. And truth be told, it might be a while before you can track down someone crazy enough to go to Ruins Island in this thing. Is this the boat right here? It's a dingy little sailboat. You're gonna shipwreck again, aren't you? And you found your man. I can steer this thing in my sleep. I'm all the crew it'll need. You can navigate and steer and, you know, keep us from capsizing and meeting a watery demise? Sure? Absolutely. I've captained dozens of boats. Hundreds. Thousands even. Read it all? And the best there is. Tell them. I guess I can let you take command. Then, I mean, we can't find anyone else to do it, so if you have experience... I trust Dogi won't get us killed. That's Ruins Island out yonder. No one's been there for so long that it's probably been overrun by monsters. I recommend you check your equipment carefully before you go. And tie up all your loose ends here on the mainland. And my job's done here. Don't know why you're going, and frankly, I don't care. I'm out of here. Good luck. I think we've done pretty much all we can on the island, on the mainland. From what we've heard, Ruins Island is going to be a really dangerous place. We need to make sure we're ready for it. What do you think, Adol? Are you ready to go? Let's make preparations. Yeah, I agree. It won't hurt to check our equipment and items and such. Visit back to town and fill up what we need. By that, I'm going to check Sagram real quick. And nothing has changed. As expected. Let's head to the island. Alright, time to boldly go where no one's gone before. Or for a really long time at any rate. Let's head out. Princess! Hey, Sigrun. Called it. Who else would it be? It's Sigrun. Crap, I guess she heard about my outside apparel, and which means she knows how to find me now. Princess, wait! The island is too dangerous. Please think this through. You're too young to die. You there, I order you to leave the princess behind. Come on, we gotta go, now! You sure? Isn't she your guardian or something? If Sigrun catches me, she'll keep me cooped up in that palace until I'm like 50. Just hurry. Okay. Full speed ahead. Princess, please wait. If you won't stay here, then at least take me with you. And here I was expecting we might get another party member. Like she'd stow away on the far back side of the boat. Got some good wind. If this keeps up like this, we'll get to the island in no time. Feels like I'd finally breathe easy. I thought she was going to climb on the boat and drag me back to the palace by my pigtails. You okay with blowing her off like that? She seemed genuinely worried about you. Sigrun is trustworthy and dependable, but far too overprotective. Even if I were to explain my reasons for going with you guys, she would never understand. I'll apologize profusely once you get back. I just didn't want to deal with that now. I don't have the time for it. Why not head back now? What? No way am I going back. After we come this far, I'm sticking with you guys like glue. You will not browbeat me into going back to Otago. Got that? Alright already. Sheesh. Hard to believe, though. Nisha? Something the matter? No, it's nothing. I was just thinking this will be my last chance to go anywhere with you guys because of my promise to Father. But forget I said that. What's wrong with me? I mean, it's not like I'm lonely back at the palace or anything. I'm just enjoying this freedom and the adventure and the company. I dread being cooped back over my room like a prisoner again. That's all. I'm just being silly, I guess. Yeah, claustrophobia. Hey, don't look at me. I didn't say anything. You have no idea what's going to happen on Ruins Island. So I say let's just worry about that right now. Put everything else out of your mind and focus on the road ahead. Yeah, you're right. So we're headed for the land where my ancestors used to live. A place built in reverence to the great sea dragon. Can't imagine what it'll be like. Destroyed. They should be arriving at the island shortly. The growing number of monster incidents and the appearance of violent titanos across the land. Not to mention the increasing number of Iscan fever outbreaks. Perhaps we were focused a bit too fervently on the war with Rome. And this man, this infamous Adol the Red, he arrived in Otago just when he needed him. The timing almost too good to be mere coincidence. Will his visit prove to be a blessing upon the land, or a curse? Yes, who is it? I'm awake. Please come in. Now, who could that be? We got a slight mystery. So is there going to be a bunch of monsters here, or what now? It looks pretty empty to me right now. I see a chest over there. Ruins Island. So, this is the place, huh? Feels pretty eerie out here. I mean, it's far from the city, so I expect it to be quiet, but this is too quiet. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, hard to believe our people once lived here. What's wrong, Adol? Adol felt a current of strange energy. He quickly realized it was blocking the party's ability to use their warp power. Are you serious? Damn, I was afraid of that. But why here? I mean, we're not even in the ruins themselves yet. Most likely, the energy of this place, saying it's pretty far out of bounds, so you're putting things lightly. I'm guessing that's Geis. Uh-huh. Who else would it be? You? Geis, what in the world are you doing here? It's a long story. Let's just say I was waiting for you. A bit longer than expected at that. Huh? Why? Looking to go another round with Adol? Thought you could pick a fight where no one could hear him scream or something? No, it's nothing like that. That fight before was just a test. I was waiting here to help you. Help us? Now I've heard it all. More specifically, to lend you a hand in your quest. The hell is that? And confirm something personal along the way. Adol Kristen? want to see for myself if the dragons are actually in contact with you. How do you know about that? And how much do you know exactly? I can't tell you that just yet. But depending on what happens here, there's someone I'd like you to meet. So until I made up my mind about you, I'll be acting as your guide on this island. Want Adol to meet someone? Another evil family member, perhaps? Someone I don't entirely care for, if I'm being frank. But I owe him a lot. I don't exactly want to do what he asks, but I have something of an obligation to him. I don't really get it. And I'm completely against this. Geis, right? Why'd you sneak into the palace? Were you trying to kill my father? That particular day was a failure. Thought my mission would be easy and no one would ever know I was there, but then the silver-haired one saw me. The Altagenian Falcon. Pretty perceptive man, I gotta say. Answer the question, were you trying to kill my father? No. No. The business I had with the king was completely on the level. Assassination was definitely not in the plans. I was only following orders, really. Or instructions, I guess. I hate to call them orders coming from him. I need to get in contact with the current elder of the Edonian tribe. You know about that too? Seriously, how do you know so much? And what else do you know? I'll tell you that when I'm sure you are who I think you are. So, Adol, going to let me join you or not? No reason not to. Adol pondered this for a moment, but ultimately decided to let Geis join. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, that's that then. Welcome aboard, I guess. I'm not going to say it's good to be here, but I'm glad you're at least willing to put up with me. Now come on. I took a quick look around while I was waiting for you, and there are a lot of monsters here. More than I expected. You have to be quick. Let's let the princess here doesn't slow us down. Hey, I resent that. Who made you leader anyway? Geis joined the party. So what kind of skills do you use? You use Slash, so you will replace Dogi. You're also only level 27. Kinda suck. I'll give her this, why not? See what happens. Meanwhile, we are good to go.
Let's do it!
Let's go!
Okay, so we can't even go through there. Not even a chest. Though we get to see the underwater ruins here at least.
All right.
So this is a strike weapon? By hitting them with the flat of the blade? Oh, Jesus. It completely changes the swing. And it is very slow. Yeah, so I have slower attacks, but they hit harder. Deadly extract, but I cannot carry anymore. So that's a dead end. It's like a bunch of variations with different weapons. Strike Sword's pretty interesting, though. Not bad. Not the best weapon I've used, though. Because... slow. Well, I guess I'll continue the adventure next time. Oh hey, he gives experience gained as bonus. That's nice. But, I should probably go to bed. Probably not a good idea to fuck up sleep, so... until next time, have a good night.